Crime Log. The case of the mysterious disappearance of Cowboy Pat, host of an alleged kids' TV show who's been missing since he disappeared. My name is Inspector O'Reilly. I happen to be an inspector. And this is exactly what's happened so far. Last week, Smiling Tom and his evil alien compadres tried to do away with yours truly with a mysterious flash of light. And I'm here to tell you it didn't work. Unfortunately, some of us were not that lucky. That evil, mysterious flash of light took our good friend, Phyllis. What's her name? Phyllis, wherever you are, if you can hear me, I'd like you to know that O'Reilly's on the case, and I will see to it personally that you are returned to your loving family just as soon as humanly possible. And if you don't have a loving family, then I will personally return you to your cats, or whatever it is that old maids like you have. So don't worry about it, Phyllis. And I know that wherever you are, a good friend of ours is up there with you. Go on and tell Cowboy Pete that we miss him, and we'll do everything that we can to get him back here as soon as possible as well. Tell him not to worry. O'Reilly's still got a few tricks up his sleeve. Now, you can watch the show now.
Hey there, how's it going? It's me, Cowboy Slim.
Cowboy Slim.
And you know what time it is now? It's time for us all to say howdy to Smiling Tom.
Smiling Tom.
Well, howdy, Cowboy Slim, and howdy to all the little partners at home.
All right, hold it right there, Smiling Tom.
Looky here, little partners, it's our old friend, Inspector O'Reilly.
Inspector O'Reilly.
Hey, don't try and butter me up with all that singing stuff. And I'm not your old friend, Smiling Tom. I'm your worst nightmare. You tell me where you're gonna hide when O'Reilly Mania comes crashing down all around you.
O'Reilly Mania?
I will not be defeated!
I don't know, it sounds like he's been watching wrestling or something.
So what if I have been watching wrestling, smart guy? I meant every word that I said.
Oh, yeah. So, what brings you here to the old corral this morning?
What brings me to the old corral? Well, why don't I just tell you? It may happen to interest the both of you that I just got off the telephone with none other than Max Rose. Max Rose. So, there you have it. Smiling Tom, the jig is up. Max Rose.
So who's Max Rose?
Well, why don't we just let Smiling Tom tell you that?
I don't know. Max Rose.
You don't know who Max Rose is? That's very funny. It's not that funny. What Smiling Tom here is obviously too terrified to tell you is that Max Rose is this world's leading authority on aliens and alien invasion. And he just happens to be on his way over here right now.
Oh, why?
Why? Because I asked him to. He's taken time out of his busy schedule at Wide World of News to come here and investigate this little alien here.
Wide World? This guy writes for Wide World of News?
That's right.
A good guest. All right, you ever read that, Tom? No. Oh, it's hilarious. Is this the guy that wrote that thing about the planet? They need potatoes to power their generators?
The planet Spud. Yeah, that was Max's word.
You see, that's funny.
What do you mean that's funny? You may think it's funny now, Cowboy Slim, but you take a good, close look the next time you order French fries.
Yeah, okay. And with that in mind, let's
Trail
take
the
the
Royal
Trail
Mountain.
Mounted.
Trail the Royal Mountain.
Oh, Jack.
Cave full of dynamite. Dynamite?
Oh, look, singing Mounties.
Don't make it bad.
Way too full. Cool.
Craig said I could blow him up like the others.
I got my instructions. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, Dad,
What?
fight.
Oh,
Come on, come on.
okay.
Come on, let's roll a bit. Yeah,
What?
down we go.
Oh,
Okay.
yippee.
Hey, gee, come on.
What's it
Whatever you do,
feel?
don't hit my face.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Surprised we haven't been blown up yet. Could you move faster, please?
Okay.
So far, so good.
Move it, Jack.
How that happened? Oh man, I'm disoriented and frightened. Quick, everybody, walk backwards. Okay. That's it. Okay, you can turn around now.
Backwards.
Oh, what is this?
You can put your hand down, Chief.
La 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 la. Hey. Here we are. Incredible amount of smoke and dust. Let's rush in. Okay. Well, we could fit through there, but it might damage our hats. Let's move these rocks instead.
All this I gotta see.
Well, if that was the dynamite, then what's in here?
Maybe it's a bomb shelter.
With own bombs. You all right now? That was a close call. I need a drink. Some milk in here? What? Hey. Okay. Nice work, boys. Hey? Red-handed. Oh, Mounties. Look what we found. Lots of bottles of really old milk. Yeah, quite obvious. Okay, smart guy, you're now my prisoner. Prisoner? But... No. Get it out, Chief. Take me. I don't mind. I'll arrest you all, in fact. Miss Helen, you others, come on.
Great.
Helen, I thought your name was Babs.
That's my horse.
Get away from that horse.
No, that's my horse.
Mount it up,
Where's
Chief.
my horse?
Just take
Who
any
parked my
horse. They're all the same.
Well, they fell for the old bomb in the cave full of milk that ain't milk trick. Well, singing Mounties took Jack Logan prisoner.
See, it worked.
What is the circus in town? Who are these outlandishly dressed people, and this better be good, Sergeant? Yes, well, the charge is littering, sir.
Well, this charge is ridiculous.
Well, of course it is. You don't see the big picture. This is a game I'm playing. You're just pawns. Gee, funny game having us arrested. Is that your hair? What did you do to it?
Just as we had it figured out. Hey, bad guys, how about a little horse harassment?
We've got to get that horse.
I know how to get that horse. Come, I show you.
When do we have to get the horse?
We're bad guys. Come on. What do you got?
Look, right there. They're called dogs. They're new from the States. They'll kill any four-footed creature on Earth.
I wouldn't kill an elephant.
I'm gonna set them loose on White Cloud.
Like that.
That'll get them.
I wouldn't kill him if he was an elephant.
Come on.
I'm so depressed. I think I'll write me a song. That's what I'll do. 3 more days and I will know the wheat from the chaff, where the love is greater than gold. Hey, that's good. Let's see now. Love me tender, love me true, darling, I'll be true. Wow, pretty good. Gotta get this over to Babs right away. And in the future, Billy, there'll be buildings as high as that pine tree up on the hill.
That's a crock, Jack.
This song's for you.
Oh!
What?
Not another lousy song from that band of Mountie. That's the 5th window this week.
Doggone it, I'm being dogged by killer dogs. Horse meat.
So I've got big plans for our future, Babs.
I don't know,
What do we
Jack.
do?
Hold it.
What?
I think you've got less future than you think.
Oh. So, you've come out in the open at last, Greg.
Never mind about that. Where you're going, you'll not be able to tell anybody. Come on,
Oh,
get
jeez. Can
going.
you put his arm down?
Oh, sorry.
I'm warning you, stop hounding me. I'm gonna... Hey! Oh, no! No!
That's brutal. That's gross. Oh, hey, who's that? Let go. Hey. Oh,
Oh, we all know what's wrong with him, don't we, Smiling Tom? He's one of the good guys. That's what's wrong with him.
But he's not a cowboy.
So what?
But this is a cowboy show.
Listen up, mister. There are 1 or 2 things in this life just a little more important than this precious little television show of yours. So you just relax, enjoy your last few minutes of freedom, and you Go get him a chair to sit on.
Jeez.
What's wrong with the old hay bale?
What is wrong with the old hay bale?
Yeah.
Jeez, think about it.
Think about it with Professor Dave. Here we go. Morning. My name's Professor Dave. That's me. Hi. I've come all the way to Africa to find interesting things for us to think about. Whoa. So don't just sit there. Think about it, man. Have we ever got an interesting show for you today? You know, you and I, we like to eat, right? Well, so do animals. And one of those animals is called the vulture. Now, the vulture is a beautiful bird. I have written a poem about it. It's called Word to a Vulture. Oh, great scavenger in the sky, you have struck a chord in my eye. With wings that take you ever so high, word to a vulture. You drop from the sky with all of your friends. You scare off the cheetahs, and no one pretends to have good manners or make amends. Word to a vulture. You are so kingly in your own way. Everything about the way you behave makes me feel good and want to say, word to a vulture. No, you're not very pretty for a bird. A tiny bit awkward, a little absurd. You jump like a turkey and deserve the word. And the word is vulture. Dance, you goofball, and show us your stuff. If coordination was key, you'd not have enough. But slam dancing alright, so you can get tough. Word to a vulture. Look out behind you, you silly old thing. A bully is coming who thinks he's a king. He's chewing the fat which he didn't bring. Word to a vulture. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, an eye for an eye and all of that stuff. It's better to scavenge than it is to rust. Word to a vulture. A bird in the carcass is worth two in the stew. What this all means, I haven't a clue. But I know at least I'll remember you. Word to a vulture. Well, we've had an awful lot to think about today. And we're out of time. So until next time, this is Professor Dave saying, think about it. Think about it with Professor Dave.
It was brought to you by the Dave Institute of Primal Thinking.
Hi there. This is the part of the show that Phyllis usually comes on, talks about Professor Dave's spot. You know, it's like a TV spot, not like a spot. Anyway, well, as you probably know, she's not here. She disappeared in the mysterious flash of light. So I thought I'd do it for her. So if she was here, she'd probably say, dear me, where should I begin? This is hardly scientific. This is silliness. This is absolute silliness. Vultures are not cute and cuddly, they're disgusting. Cute and cuddly, my fanny. If you continue such actions, Professor David, I will report you to the scientific community. You are no scientist. Scientist, my fanny. And all the fannies of all cutesy members everywhere. So, well, that's about it. So, anyway, I gotta go get a chair for that Max Rose guy. So, see ya.
Mr. Rose, teenager just went to get you a chair. You don't have to stand on that milk pot.
Here's your chair.
Here's your chair, Mr. Rose.
Ah.
Why don't you sit down?
Here is my chair.
Yes. No, sit down.
Sit down?
Yeah, sit down.
Yes.
Like, sit down. Like, not stand up. No, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
No, watch me, okay?
What?
Now watch me, we're standing up, and now we're sitting down.
Aha.
There, like that, there we go.
We are sitting down.
Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Rose, nice you can make it down to the old corral.
I would like to say at this time that it is both an honor and a pleasure to be here at the aging corral, Slim Cowboy.
It's Cowboy Slim.
Cowboy Slim.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's great you came down. You know, it's not too often we get to talk to a real, Whatever it is you are. Isn't that right, Smiling Tom?
You bet. Mostly we just have a friendly old cowpokes down here at the old corral. What?
Immediate danger requiring everybody's attention.
Where? What? Well, anyway, Mr. Rose, what made you so interested in all this alien outer space stuff?
Assorted television shows aired during the early 1970s. I have never been to outer space. I learned of outer space through television. I am an Earthling. I have lived on Earth all my life. In fact, all I know, I have learned from our television.
Well, it sure sounds like you watched an awful lot of TV when you were a little partner. What?
More questions?
As a matter of fact, I have a couple of questions. Do you know anything about alien visitations?
Yes, I know a great deal about alien visitation. Would you like me to tell you now?
You don't mind?
I do not mind. I will begin. For centuries, superior life forms have been visiting Earth in an exploratory capacity.
Is that some kind of weird spaceship?
Where? I shall continue to answer the question posed concerning alien visitation. Alien visitation is no myth. There are aliens in our midst everywhere. Do you know who Mr. Spock is?
Yeah, he's that guy on Star Trek.
He is an alien.
I knew it!
But Star Trek's just a TV show.
Ah, he would have you believe it was just a TV show.
Of course, he's an alien. Just look at his ears.
My ears? What is wrong with my ears?
No, not yours.
These are my ears. They are not plastic casings which hide tiny shell-like receivers.
No, he was talking about Mr. Spock's ears.
My ears are no different than any other human's ears.
Yeah, I know. Look, you got great ears. It's not about your ears. He was talking about Mr. Spock. Now, forget the ears. Your ears are fine, okay? So, you got any pictures to show us or anything?
Of my ears?
No, forget the ears. Okay, what I'm talking about are like pictures of aliens or spaceships.
Yes.
Great. Okay, well then, we're going to go to a commercial right now, and when we get back...
Commercials are short video segments aired during television programs designed to interest consumers in a given product. The sponsor is the modern society's greatest achievement. It is known to all that the greatest achievement in human history is not the electric light bulb, not Stonehenge, but the television commercial.
So, Max, what's this we're looking at?
Aliens.
Aliens?
How can you tell?
How can you tell? Just look at them.
But they just look like regular people.
Wearing those 3D glasses, aren't they?
Oh, those terrible aliens. Why can't they leave us Earthlings alone?
Now here we have clear evidence. If you follow the white line right there and bring it up to the corner there, you see clear evidence of an unidentified flying object.
That is clearly unidentified.
Sure can't identify that.
Now here we have a small spacecraft hovering at high speed near to the ground.
It's a pussycat.
It's an alien pussycat.
It's a pussycat.
An alien pussycat.
It's an alien pussycat.
Aha.
It's a flying pussycat, that's for sure.
Now we have collected eyewitness testimony of what a composite picture of an alien would look like.
Oh
my
man,
goodness.
that's hideous.
Awful. Frightening.
Terrifying, is it not?
I've seen him somewhere before.
This is my trip to Egypt.
Oh, those are the pyramids.
Humans built those.
Oh, look at that.
This is obviously unclear. Someone who took this picture had a fogged up lens and didn't know what they were taking.
Bunko.
It's a weather balloon.
Frisbee. Hubcap.
Wow, that was neat.
I think this speaks for itself.
What does it say?
Unidentified landed spacecraft.
Oh, look at that.
Come on.
And this too speaks for itself.
Look at that. It's flying. How do they build those things?
I have a short film segment that shows how alien spacecrafts are built.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, all right, okay, well, let's watch that now. So this isn't it, is it?
Yes, it is. We are watching alien life forms assembling their spacecrafts.
But they just look like old cars.
Exactly.
Exactly.
These spacecrafts are capable of crossing our entire galaxy in 15 minutes.
We'll probably do it in 10 on a weekend.
Good one, Slim.
What you have just said has a level of humor deserving of a polite chuckle. Ha ha ha.
Oh, look at that, it's over.
Well, if that's not proof, what is? So just what's being done about this, Mr. Rose?
There's nothing that can be done, Inspector. Would you like me to show you a graph now?
You got a graph, too.
Yes, I do. Here it is. As you can see on this graph, there is a blue bar which is extremely short. And at the very same time,
And on the very same graph, there is a red bar that is much longer.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now take a look at this yellow line on a similar graph.
Incredible! So why is nothing being done?
There's nothing we can do until we learn more about these creatures from other planets.
Just like that film you had of them assembling their spacecrafts. Just look at how useful that was.
Exactly.
Exactly.
These aliens are far, far more intelligent than mere Earthlings. They have elaborate spy devices which enable them to watch us without us seeing them. We are at a disadvantage.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying in plain language is that if they have one of these planet thingamabobs, they're better than us.
Thingamabobs?
And if we could only build ourselves a doohickey, we could take them.
Doohickey?
Of course. Why didn't I think of it before? If only I could figure out a way to spy on Smiling Tom's planet. I mean, after all, they got him down here spying on us. I gotta fight fire with ice.
I think you mean fire with fire there, partner.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Well, no mercy, partner. Don't try and talk me out of this. My mind is made up. I am gonna build myself a spy whatchamacallit.
But Inspector, all of the world's top scientists have tried to build such a whatchamacallit, and all of them have failed, even the Norwegians.
Well, this isn't Norwich, Mr. Rose. Nope. The moment of truth or consequences has arrived. Get me the Craft Corral. Okay, let's see. A paper bag, some pipe cleaners, glue, a fur hat. Looks like I got everything I need here to make myself a planet spy, whatchamacallit, by this time next week. And I'm gonna do so, or my name's not O'Reilly. Okay, everybody get lost. Roll those end of the show words up on the screen thing there.
Well, wait a minute there, partner. We're not finished yet.
Oh, you're finished, all right. O'Reilly's on the job.
But we haven't shown the cartoon yet.
Cartoon? All right. Well, maybe we can wait a little while.
Cartoon. Ah, yes, humankind's second greatest achievement. Short animated sequences reflecting the iconoclastic use of small animals, often with high-pitched voices. Yes, the cartoon. Ah, I love to see them.